Hopefully none of you left. All right. So, like I said, this is our summer solstice ritual, also known as Litha. And if for some reason you lose connection, you get bumped out or whatever, just come back in. I'm keeping an eye out for that for those that need to come in, and I'll let you back in. So, no worries about that. So the summer solstice, which is June 21st, so it's the longest day of the year and the shortest night. I think sunsets at 8:11 tonight. It marks the first day of summer in the northern hemisphere. At the summer solstice, the sun and the earth are considered to be at the peak of their power and fertility. The sun is at its warmest, and I know we're all feeling that right now. And Earth is moving steadily toward full bloom as it is warmed by the sun, watered by the rains, hopefully someday, and tended to by all. We too bloom. We too are warmed by the sun and watered by the rains. We too are finding nourishment, replenishing, and enlivening as we go about our days. So make sure you drink lots of water when it's hot. It's a time of great growth and abundance for all. Mother Earth, in all of her extravagant finery, reminds us that it's a time of playfulness. So get out and have some fun. Oh, Yvette was just reminding us that sunset in Washington is at 9:03. Wow, that's awesome. um, Here tonight is our opportunity to revel in the light and warmth of the sun and to feel the magic of the season. So get out there in the summertime and just have fun and enjoy the abundance that's going to be coming. And with that, I am going to I'm going to share a screen. Let me bring up this picture here. Okay. And there we go. So take a look at this picture because this will help you to visualize while I take you on a guided meditation into our astral temple. Since we are meeting virtually, this is a way that we can all gather together on the astral temple. So go ahead and sit back and relax and make yourselves comfortable. Close your eyes, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. So breathe in and hold that, and breathe out. And let's breathe in again and hold it, and breathe out. And one more time. In and hold it and release it. And now open your mind and imagine that you are standing on a path at the edge of a small forest. The fading sun of this longest day still warms your back as you face the opening in the trees. The cool breeze from the forest is inviting you to enter. The path is clear and broad. It is easy to follow. And so you step into the forest. All around you, you can hear birds calling to one another. Their sounds are gentle and sweet. It is as if they are encouraging you to take a few more steps into their home. And so you do. The peace in the forest is total. You are aware of small animals around you. You see rabbits and squirrels romping and playing. You can hear the sounds of more birds hidden in the dense canopy of the forest. As you walk on, you begin to hear the sound of running water. You can tell that the water is gentle, and you walk in the direction of the sound. As you walk, you can feel the leaves under your feet and the small branches and roots on the ground. It feels good to have your feet touching Mother Earth. And you let the gentle voice of the water call you on. Shortly in front of you opens a little clearing in the forest, and in the middle of the clearing is a small pool. The pool is being fed from a stream cascading down a small rocky slope. As the pool is filled to overflowing, the water leaves the pool on the other side and continues its journey back into the forest. Here in the clearing, there are some rocks where you can sit. You notice that even though it is cool in the clearing, the rocks are warm to your touch. You walk to the largest of the rocks and take a seat on it. It is as if the rock were made just for you. It cradles your body and holds you steady. Suddenly you notice that in the middle of the rock circle, there are embers beginning to glow a bright red. You close your eyes and sit here for a few minutes in silence, listening to the sounds of the forest and the water. In a few moments, you begin to feel a great warmth emanating from the embers, and you sense the gentle presence of another being in front of you. You open your eyes and see a fire blazing before you, and sitting all around the fire is everyone present here today. Your heart is open and ready to receive the goddess and the god.
Now we're gonna purify the temple and cast a circle. So if everybody gets their incense, spray, even just intention, if you don't have things to burn or anything like that. Now let us purify the temple with an aromatic cleanse. Please light your incense or spray or whatever you have and wave it in the room all around you. Alternatively, you can use a cleansing spray. May the positive energy of the universe surround you, flow through you, and bring peace to your mind, love to your heart, and calm to your spirit. Blessed be. The circle is cast by each of us and opens into our temple by gesturing a circle in your own room, taking a moment to visualize the astral temple. I summon the circle I summon. Power and peace and protection will come in and bind to the womb of our spiritual birth. Through water and fire and air and earth, as above, so below, the circle is sealed.
I look to the north, call the power of earth to join us in this circle. Earth, provider of the clay we mold to hearth and home.
I look to the east and call on the powers of air to join us in this circle. Air, the beginning, where warm breezes gift us with the soft scent of flowers.
As I look to the south, I call on the powers of fire to join us in this circle. Sacred fire, provider of warmth that sustains us as we pass what we have borrowed.
I look to the west and call on the power of water to join us in this circle. Water, whose flowing tides gift us with life, the power to dare, the ability to love, and the strength to heal. Sun King, Lord of Summer, we welcome you at your zenith, your last full shining. Tomorrow you begin your descent, but today we celebrate you.
Lady of all, Queen of summer, we welcome you in your full mother aspect as the fields begin to ripen and you awaken a spark of divine love in our souls.
So now we are going to, this is the time in our ritual where we are going to work a little magic, whether that be you actually have the items or if you're going to visualize it and send the energy out, taking the energy in. O great goddess and God, the wheel of the year turns once again. 'Tis the summer solstice, a day brimming with power and a night dripping with beauty. We are here to celebrate you. Now, if you do have your items, I want you to go ahead and take your little yellow candle here, and you're going to take the oil that you're using. And so a little information about different oils. I did want to share this with you. So if you're using grapeseed, grapeseed is ruled by the moon and the element of water. Grapeseed oil deals with fertility, money, and strengthening mental abilities. If you're going to use olive oil, like was what I have, it is ruled by the sun and the element of fire. And it deals with healing, peace, fertility, and protection. And then we have avocado oil, which is ruled by Venus, and it promotes protection, love, and beauty. Coconut oil is ruled by the moon, and it is for purification and also protection. Its element is water. Interesting enough, avocado is water as well. So just wanted to give you that little bit of information. So with that in mind, go ahead and dip your fingers or your thumb or whatever into the oil, and which is I have done. And you're going to want to start in the middle of your candle, and you're going to want to work up. What you're doing, you're blessing your candle. Once you've got it kind of all the way around, you want to turn it upside down and work the other direction. Now that your candle is fully oiled, you are going to want to take some of your little gold, whether it's I have glitter, and whatever you've got that you want to add to the candle, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of the gold glitter on it, and hopefully I will be able to get this off of the rest of my stuff. And while you're doing this, I want you to take a moment to kind of reflect on the meaning of this day. You know, the longest day, and what's ahead for us, and what does it mean for us individually? How do you feel about this day? And once you've done that, go ahead and put your candle, if you've got a little candle holder, go ahead and put it in the holder. If it's already, if it's a tea light, it'll be in a holder already. And then this is where the the wet paper towel comes in handy. You're gonna want to take all that oil and stuff off your fingers. I don't know if some of you looked at that list and was like, what is the wet paper towel for? All right. I'm going to ask you guys to unmute yourselves, please, because you're going to be doing some recitation after me. So one of the things I want you to do is, you've got your candle here. I want you to maybe close your eyes and reflect on what your journey has been so far with this turning of the wheel. So since the winter solstice, maybe close your eyes and think about what you've gone through since then until now. Some changes that you've gone through. Have you been growing? There's a certain amount of growth that happens during that period. So just really reflect on your own personal journey of where you've been and where you're at right now. And now that you've kind of reflected on, you're being reflective on how your journey's been so far, I want you to go ahead and light your candle. And if you're visualizing this, you're lighting your candle. And now you're going to do your mantra. This is your incantation that's going to set into motion. So repeat after me. Below and above, a peak of energy.
Below
below
and
and
above,
above
a
a
peak of
peak
energy.
of energy.
He shines his rays upon her womb,
He
He
shines
shines
his
his
rays
rays
upon
upon
her
her
womb,
womb,
where warmth begets life.
Where
where
warmth
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 begets
begets
life.
life.
Alive, the flowers, the trees, the animals.
Alive, the flowers, the
The
trees,
trees,
the
the
animals.
animals.
Alive, butterflies fluttering, magic is afoot.
Alive,
Alive,
butterflies
butterflies
fluttering,
fluttering, magic is
magic
magic
afoot.
is afoot.
Now close your eyes again and make a wish. And I want you to visualize your wish coming true. This is just like all those years you've had birthdays and the candles were lit and you made a wish. When you were little, you probably didn't realize that you were actually performing magic. And I'm sure many of you may not have realized that your wishes did come true. Sometimes maybe they did not, but this is what we're doing tonight. So go ahead and make a wish and visualize that wish coming true. Now go ahead and open your eyes and blow out your candle to send that wish to the universe. The next thing we're going to do is we need to give an offering of thanks for our wishes that are going to start manifesting, that are going to start being granted to us. And this is where, if you don't have the items, go ahead and think about, put an intention. If you don't have items, put an intention into the palms of your hands. What is something that you would like to offer to the God and Goddess as thanks? Think about that intention, and then you're going to raise it to the sky. For those of you that actually have an offering, and I need to remind my husband of this who's online with us. Him and I have yellow roses. There's going to be an offering to the gods. So with this, I'm actually taking the rose petals and I'm placing them into a bowl. Now raise your hands or raise your offering that's in your bowl and raise it to the sky. This is your offering. And I will put a blessing among it. We present these gifts, a token of love, and ask that you purify our lives. For this is a time of renewal, good health, and blessings. Please let your ever-flowing cauldron of goodness stream over us. Earth Mother and Father Son, we thank you. And so the wheel of the year turns once again, forever your children, with love and devotion. Blessed be.
Blessed
Blessed
be.
be.
All right. Now we're
I ask the gods for their blessings upon this food and drink before us, this astral temple around us, this family joining us, and this love between us. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
Blessed be.
blessed be. Please enjoy your cakes and ale. Now that David has given the blessing over our food, I'm going to do some divination for everybody tonight. And I have, ahead of time, I chose 5 cards from a new Oracle deck actually that I have. So the Oracle deck is called the Sacred Forest Oracle. I don't know if any of you have this one or not, but I thought it would be appropriate for tonight. So what I'm going to ask while you're enjoying it here, let me take a, I have an M&M. Okay. Go ahead and pick a number between 1 and 5. So pick a number between 1 and 5. All right. Has everybody got their numbers? All righty. I'm going to reveal your cards. So let's see. All righty. Oh, there it is. I'm going to disappear for a second because I dropped something. Oops. Okay. Okay. So number 1, here are the backs of the cards. Aren't they pretty? Really appropriate for,
Yeah.
midsummer. So number 1. So those of you that picked number 1, you have Eagle Spirit, which represents freedom. Freedom. Eagle Spirit, freedom. And I will read to you what that represents for you. So those of you that pick number 1, you have Eagle Spirit, freedom. Eagle Spirit invites you onto her back, and you dwindle in size so that you can climb on. You hold on to the down beneath her feathers as she soars higher and higher. The forest looks smaller and smaller, yet you can see so clearly as you ascend above the clouds. You have never felt so free. This card indicates that it is a time to break free and let your spirit fly. Be daring as you go beyond predictable behavior. Fling your arms up to the heavens in joy. The card can also appear when you have let life or others restrict your freedom. Recognize this is the first step to reclaiming your power. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectations of others. The truth is that you aren't here on this earth to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. Hold the intent that boundless freedom surges through you, and so it shall. The eagle soars to great heights, as much as 10,000 feet, and has superb eyesight, allowing her to see from great distances. She can symbolize a need for a larger perspective on life. The spirit of the eagle says, "This is the time to express yourself. Don't hold back. Choose life on your terms. Don't be trapped by the expectation of others." Very nice. Okay. Number 2. So for those of you that picked number 2, the ancient oak spirit, which stands for strength. Ancient oak spirit for strength. Walking softly into the forest, you can hear the deep, sonorous voice of the oak. When the great oak spirit speaks, the forest becomes still and listens. Although you may not be consciously aware of them, powerful and profound messages seep into your soul and can be felt in the core of your being. This card represents standing strong in your truth. It appears as a sign that you need to step into your strength, or conversely, when you are responding to a situation with too much strength. Recall how a strong wind will cause the flexible willow to bend, but the rigid oak branch to break. The appearance of ancient oak spirit may also foretell mystical experiences ahead. Oak spirit acts as a reminder of the wellspring of power within you. Traditionally, this tree has symbolized endurance, strength, mystical wisdom, courage, and nobility. Remember that inner strength means speaking your truth without guile or over-explaining yourself. It means living with full authenticity, even if everyone seems against you. The oak tree doesn't need to overtly declare its power. It just is. There may be a blockage in your life or one soon to come. Now is the time to amass your inner strength to move beyond it. This is a card of good fortune. If a dream has eluded you, know that you have the fortitude to achieve your goals. Help from mystical realms is at hand. Believe in your own inner strength. What are currently obstacles will be tomorrow's stepping stones to success. The spirit of the ancient oak tree says, "You are wise and strong beyond measure. Stand firm and rooted where you are. Speak your truth. You are intuitively guided in the right direction." All right. Number 3. All right. For those of you that picked number 3, I picked number 3. I love it. Oh my God. All right. Number 3 is the wild rose fairy,
Mm.
and it represents love. Okay. The wild rose fairy, love. Okay. The scent of the wild rose is heady. The perfumed fragrance swirls around you and flows directly into your heart. With each inhalation, your heart opens even wider and deeper. The soft pink color of the petals contrasts with the dark, shiny leaves. Fluttering among the blossoms is a kaleidoscope of butterflies. Magic is in the air. Okay, I just have to note that this is really interesting that I would choose this card considering that my offering was a rose. Love is all around you. Open your heart to receive. All of love's experiences are a splendid part of a spiritual evolution toward the realization that we are all love. In matters of romance, there is healing right now. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you, to others, and to the universe. Healing has occurred. Healing is occurring. Healing will occur. Your angels, guides, spiritual guardians, and allies adore and cherish you. If only you could see yourself the way those in spirit see you, you would know how profoundly and deeply loved, cherished, and adored you are. Be open to allowing the Creator to solve your challenges in wondrous ways. Trust that everything is unfolding graciously and perfectly in your life. The opposite of fear is love. Allow fear to dissolve as love expands. The spirit of the wild rose says, you are more cherished than you can possibly know. Open your heart to receive. Love is on its way. You are an eternal vessel for love to flow through. You are enough just as you are. Wow. I want to put a side note out there for those of you that like angels. The rose is the flower of angels. Just throwing that out there. All right, number 4. So for those of you that picked number 4, what do we have? Ooh, okay, cool. All right, so who picked number 4? We have wolf spirit. Ooh, 4 is wolf spirit. And it is family. Family. Doesn't surprise me that wolf spirit would be family. All right, let's see. You are napping on the forest floor, nestled on soft moss, when a wet nose nudges you. You open your eyes to meet the gaze of an enormous wolf. As you sit up, you notice that an entire pack is sitting around you. You feel so very safe and strangely included as part of this clan. Your family has your back. For some people, their family are those related by blood, while for others, their friends are their true family. Many might find that it is their connection to those in spirit who are indeed their true family. Whoever and wherever your family, right now, they are supporting you. You are safe. You can safely communicate your truth with family members. This is the time to be willing to communicate from the depth of your being. Be willing to stand, talk, and address others from the center of your being. This heals. Many people have misconceptions and false stereotypes about wolves. They don't understand that wolves are highly social and loyal. Family means everything to a wolf. Each pack member has a place in the social strata of the clan. Wolves also are excellent communicators. They use their voice in various configurations. They also use their expressions to convey meaning to other pack members. They are highly protective of the other members of their pack, yet they enjoy playing, even into adulthood. The spirit of the wolf says, Support is all around you, even if you are not aware of it. Release the belief that you have to do it alone. You don't. This is the time to heal any rifts in your family. Give encouragement to those in your soul tribe, your family, and your community. Allow yourself to be supported. And number 5. Who picked number 5? Let's take a look. Number 5 is the aspen spirit. Aspen spirit. Courage. Courage, number 5. In the forest, you can hear the whispering of the trees in the aspen grove. Your awareness sinks beneath the surface. You sense the aspen's network of roots, which allows each tree to connect with the rest of the grove. This connection also makes them a single organism, united at a soul level, that can live for thousands of years. If the aspen spirit card has shown up in your life today, it brings a message of courage, protection, community, and the ability to face and overcome obstacles in your life. Know that you are protected and you are safe. You are ready to step forward with courage and grace, no matter what seems to be blocking your way. The aspen's network of roots is a sign that you should be open to support from others. Combine your effort with like-minded individuals. You don't need to do it all alone. This may be a good time to bond with people over a creative project or a community endeavor. In Celtic tradition, the aspen was associated with community, endurance, and protection. The Celts chose the wood of the aspen tree to make their battle shields, to protect them from spiritual as well as physical harm. It sheltered the soul from its deepest fears. Aspen was thought to be the teacher of fearlessness and carried a message of strength in facing the unknown. The spirit of the aspen says, the energy of your inner spiritual warrior is ready to step forward to face any challenges or blockages in life. Be willing to accept help and be fearless. I'm going to remove the spotlight. I'm also going to put myself in. Let me close the chat. I put myself in gallery view. So I'd like to invite you guys to put yourselves in gallery view. So I would like to hear from some of you about what card you chose. What card did you pick? Anybody care to share?
Well, I chose number 5, the aspen, and from the first description, I was like, that doesn't sound fun at all. Uh, but in the description, it got better.
It did. Did you resonate with it after we got more into it?
Yeah.
Misty, guess which one I chose?
The wolf. Oh, number 2?
The oak.
Oh, the oak. Oh, of course. Oh, wow.
Doesn't that
Okay.
make sense?
Did you resonate with it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. No surprise there. Let me open up the chat. Okay. Let's see. Tanya chose the rose.
Yeah, it sounds like mine.
Love you, Tanya.
I got number 4, the wolf.
Was that who just spoke? Jill? Was that Jill? Did you do that?
That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the wolf, huh? Did that resonate with you?
Well, yeah, at first it made me kind of sad just because the situation that I was am in. But after, it started getting better. So.
I loved the I love the wolf the whole pack idea. So Absolutely. And then who your tribe is, choosing your tribe. Sometimes it's not blood relatives. I
Yeah.
definitely have a tribe and they're all here right now. So anybody else want to share? I'm going to share with what Tilly had number one, the eagle, and she says was very fitting for her. She says, I just ended a friendship that no longer served me, and I was unsure about the situation. But for the first time in a really long time of my life, I have been putting me first, and it has been super life-changing. Yay! So important to put you first. Ah, Brittany. Yeah. Yep. So,
I was bummed about the wolf too, because yeah,
although the aspen, I did not know that about the shield for protection against spiritual attacks as well as physical attacks. That was cool. I'm like, okay, now I gotta go
and also interesting because I'm wearing my jasper, which is spiritual protection as well. So
nice. Yeah. Let's see. Anybody else want to share? Yvette, you got number 3. Yep, yep. I definitely needed number 3 as well. So, uh, all right. Well, thank you everybody for sharing. I appreciate you sharing with us. I'm going to go ahead, and I know this was kind of a short night to be together, and I wanted to make sure that everybody was able to get out there and enjoy a little bit of the rest of their evening because I know it's a weekday. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this ritual to a close. So let me close my chat.
I'm gonna do the bell first.
Oh yeah, but I'm not finished talking yet.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
I just want to say I'm probably going to end up doing this again for Lunasa, which would be our next ritual. And that's when the god dies and goes. That's our. Is it the first harvest? I think it is. Lunasa's the first harvest. Yeah, and then because Mabon's the second and Samhain's the third. So
yeah.
so yeah, we'll be doing this for the next three Sabbaths
I
definitely.
miss Maria's Llamas though. It's been so long since we've had
Oh gosh, I know. One day we'll see. One day. All right, let me put myself back in speaker view, and yeah, I'm gonna let's go ahead and Travis, go ahead and ring us out.
I don't hear the bell.
I heard it through the door.
No, no bell?
I don't know why, but I could hear
I'll
it.
do it
through
one more
the
time.
house. Yeah.
There
Here
we
we go.
go.
Awesome. However you choose to follow the Queen of Summer, may she stand with you in the sun's light, embrace you, and fill your lives with all her bounty.
The gates have closed, but the temple remains. The great circle is ever unbroken. Peace to the west, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the north. May the peace of Donna dwell ever in our hearts. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. And Rebecca, you can start us off.
Oh, okay.
Rebecca.
It says Leighton.
I know. I'm sorry. I forgot to remind you. You're going to start us off,
Okay.
and then I'll take the second one, and David, you'll take the third one, and then we'll all
Okay.
do the last one. Okay.
May this circle be open but unbroken.
May the God and the goddess be ever in our hearts.
Merry meet and merry part.
And
Merry
Meet
meet
again.
again.
Awesome.
And Mary
We meet again. Thank you for joining us,
Blessed be.
everybody.
Thank you. Happy solstice, everybody.
Happy solstice. Blessed be. Keep your eyes peeled for those wishes that you made tonight. And I hope I see you all again at Lunasa.
Good night.
Solstice, everyone.
Have a good
Happy
solstice.
solstice.
Night, everybody.